Hidden dark. Okay, so if he's down here, he's most likely going to be in the deepest, darkest, most bottomest part of the midden. So that only makes sense that it would be somewhere in the midden dark. I remember being below. Oh, hey, I didn't ever get that chest, did I? Let's do it. It has been done. Let me see if I can get back up to this bridge now. Actually, let me just go this route. Let me look at my little map. Huh. Interesting. I believe the bridge is going to be the way I want to go. Getting back up to it now, though, it's going to be a little bit of a run. I think. Weird. Dead spider still from the first time I came down here all gung-ho about some spell slinging. Dead goat. Wood chopping axe. Here's the weird glove. Can I get back to the bridge? Somewhere, at some point. I think I can. There's no help for me here. That is weird.
Your perseverance will only lead to disappointments. Still, you persist. Very well. You may enter.
I believe I've found the Augur of Dunlane. Oh wow. What? Tolfdir, you talking to spirits again? So you're the Augur of Dunlane.
That which you have been seeking. Your efforts are in vain. It has already begun. Those who have sent you have not told you what they seek, what you seek.
I was told to find you. And what is it I'm seeking?
You seek that which all who wield magic seek. Knowledge. You shall find this. Knowledge will corrupt. It will destroy. It will consume. You seek meaning, shelter in knowledge. You will not find it. The Thalmor sought the same thing, and it shall lead to his end, as it has so many others.
Thalmor, what Thalmor? Psh, that's obvious and Cano. I'm not the first to come see you?
No, though you may be the last. The one who calls himself Uncano has sought my knowledge as well, through very different questions. Your path differs from most. You are being guided, pushed towards something. It is a good path, one untraveled by many. It is a path that can save your college. I will tell you what you need to know to follow it further.
What do I need?
You and those aiding you wish to know more about the Eye of Magnus. You wish to avoid the disaster of which you are not yet aware. To see through Magnus's eye without being blinded, you require his staff. Events now spiral quickly towards the inevitable center. So you must act with haste. Take this knowledge to your Archmage.
Interesting. So I need a staff. Okay, so apparently the Eye of Magnus is either a lens or a gateway of some sort, and I need to find his staff, which is probably some fabled item, to be able to look through his eye. That was funny when the guy from the Sigic Order said something about the Eye of Magnus. He said, as your people have come to call it, as if like that wasn't his actual name, as if the artifact was called something else. But oh, where am I going? Where am I going? But then right there, crap, I gotta look at the map again. Mid and dark to the left. Yes. Actually, hold on. If I'm not in the mid and dark, then I actually just need to go back up to the Hall of Countenance, which is actually out and to the right. Kind of. Out further and to the right. Okay, the Sigic Order guy said he was talking about the Eye of Magnus as though that weren't actually its name, although it seems like the Augur of Dunlane acknowledged it as exactly that, the Eye of Magnus, and even said that there's a Staff of Magnus. Man, why can I not remember? Okay, this way. These little tunnels down here are kind of confusing. There we have it! Alright, so, to speak to Savos again. Maybe Tolfdir? Should I go to Tolfdir first? Let's go straight to Savos. The College of Winterhold is an independent organization and thus was not affected by the dissolution of the Mages Guild at the beginning of the Fourth Era. Interesting. That's something I hadn't noticed yet. So apparently between the events of Oblivion and the events of Skyrim, the Mages Guild, which is, you know, the Mages Guild of Oblivion, they're set up, established well throughout Cyrodiil, was dissolved. It crumbled.
What you learn here will last you a lifetime. It's no secret that the
talented.
college's reputation in Skyrim is tainted.
I have important information for you.
Really? And what might that be?
We need to find the Staff of Magnus.
Well, I'd certainly love to have such a powerful staff, but I'm not really sure that any of us need it.
It's connected to the orb we found.
And how do you know of this?
I spoke with the Augur of
Did you
Dunlane.
really? And he specifically mentioned the Staff of Magnus? I'm impressed with your initiative. Of course, someone will need to follow up on this.
Someone like me? What should I do next? You mean me, don't you?
I certainly do. Since you went so far as to seek out the Augur for advice, I thought you'd be more enthusiastic.
Of course I will be.
Something as specific
I've been at the center of this
and
whole
ancient
thing
as the
so
Staff
far.
of Magnus. I'm not sure we'd ever find something like that. I seem to recall Mirabelle mentioning the staff somewhat recently. Why don't you see if she can tell you
What
anything?
coincidence.
I'm quite pleased with your progress, you know. You've certainly proven yourself to be more than a mere apprentice. Well done. This circlet once proved invaluable to me.
Ah,
I hope it can be
circlet.
of use to you now.
I think my hood right now gives me, like, maximum magicka. Started revealing the unseen. So let's check out this circlet. Yes, the circlet. Mage's circlet. Increase your magic by 40 points as opposed to this hood I have that's 30 points. Yep, sure enough, that is worth it. And now... oh wow. Check me out. I feel like a mage, especially with those weird looking gloves. Although that reminds me that I kind of need to just toss back on my light armor. The braces are clipping right through my robe. That kind of sucks, but I suppose you'll have that with such differing styles on all the different garb that you can put on. Alright, so let me see here. Shalador's insights, right. Revealing the unseen. Speak to Mirabelle. That seems accessible enough that I'll go ahead and do it. I was going to cut this off and take a little break. But why not? Let's go talk to Mirabelle right fast like. Upstairs.
If there are any problems, let me know. It's my job to keep things running smoothly.
Do you know anything about the Staff of
Now
Magnus?
that's an odd question. Why in the world would you be asking?
Archmage Aaron said you'd mentioned it recently. It may be connected to the Eye of Magnus. I'm going to be a little bit more discreet in case Encano is invisible nearby listening. Archmage Aaron said you'd mentioned it recently.
Well, yes, I suppose I did mention it, though I'm not sure what he expects me to tell you.
Anything?
I only brought it to his attention a few months back when the Synod showed up here looking for it.
The Synod?
They were apparently under the impression we were keeping it in a closet somewhere.
Who are the Synod?
Mages based out of Cyrodiil. They fancy themselves the imperial authority on magic these last few hundred years. My understanding is that all they really do is make noise in an attempt to curry favor from the Emperor. Lots of politics, little magic. I was quite surprised to find them on our doorstep. They seemed amiable enough, but their line of questioning made me uneasy. It became clear they're trying to hoard powerful artifacts, looking to consolidate power.
So no one knows the staff's location?
No one here does. The Synod seemed convinced it was somewhere in Skyrim. They inquired about the ruins of Mzulft, but that's all I remember.
Mzulft?
It sounded like they were heading there, though they were rather secretive about why.
I have a feeling
I suppose if you're intent on looking
I'm going
for
to
the
be
staff,
fighting
there's
some
a chance
Synod
they might be
mages.
in Mzulft yet. Just don't expect them to be cooperative.
Of course not. What else can you tell me about the staff of Magnus?
I'm not really sure. Made and used by Magnus himself, if you believe those sorts of things. I believe I've heard it said that it's the only thing that could adequately contain his power.
The
sort
staff?
of embellishment wizards of ancient times loved to make.
Alright, well, now I have a fairly clear path. Let me check out my map real fast and see if I can find out where this... Hold on. Let me make sure it's checked. It is checked. What is this tick? This tick is the ruins of Mzulft. Of course, I don't have anything anywhere near it either. Alright, so I'm going to take a little break here, although that is definitely my next objective. Let me check my items to make sure I'm down at 74 carry weight, so I've got plenty of room to just go out questing right now. Alright, so I will see you guys as I head out to Mzulft. Alright, I'm on my way out to Mzulft, and I figured I'd throw out a couple little tips about discovering locations. A lot of times it can be handy to, as you journey to any given place, you can see on my compass there are little grayed out icons, to just go and hit those up. Oh boy, I got some spiders attacking me, don't I? Just missed. Did I miss him twice? I think I did. What an inefficient use of my spells. There's another one, isn't there? Yep, I can see his red dot. Lydia's getting attacked by him. Wow, I am just not aiming well right now. That actually got him. That was a pretty good shot. Some lightning just for variety. That's not going to work fast enough. What you got, Spider? What you got? You got me on mana is what you got. Why not pull out my nice big... Oh, do I not have it marked? I might not have it... Okay, let's Flame Breath him instead then. Frostbite, Fire Breath, it's already on. I was going to pull my mace out, but I don't have my mace on my favorites. Not that I use my mace a lot, but there we go, now it's favorited. Not that I use my mace a lot, but it's handy to have it on a favorite. Okay, so back to the exploring bit. It can often be a good idea just to go get close enough to these to discover them, and not necessarily go clear them out. Just so you have, you know, if you're bored, places you can just fast travel to and start clearing. And then also just to fill in your map so that if, say, you get a quest for some cave that's right over in this area, you've already got fast travel points. Or if you do this a lot, you have a higher chance of having fast travel points very close to it. Kind of a problem I have right now with Mzulft. I don't have any points anywhere near it, so I'm just coming up from, I actually fast traveled to this Merryfair farm, and I'm just kind of going straight north towards it. Alright, so tip done. I'll see you guys when I get to Mzulft. Alright, I'm getting pretty close, so I think I've found it. I'm kind of up on a little a rock cropping here, but I can see the main path down below that if you were to travel the road straight out of Riften or any of these other locations and just come straight through,